Are you there now? So what I'm having here is landscape. So I want to change this one out to portrait. I want to change it to portrait. So what will I do? I will go to my property bar. Under my property bar, I will see portrait here and I will see landscape here. So I'm clicking on the portrait. So now if I click on the portrait, it is see now it has changed to portrait. So this is how I want to design my ID card in a portrait form. So if I want to design in landscape, I will click on landscape here. If I want to design in portrait, I will click on portrait here. But I don't want landscape. I've already designed in landscape here already. I've already designed this one in landscape, which is like this. I've already designed in landscape, so I want to design a portrait now. I will go back to the page 2, then I will click on the portrait. All right, the very first thing I have to do, I want to design this type of ID card. I will double click on rectangle. When I double click, then I will bring it down like this. I will give it color blue. Now let me remove this thing first. So now I need this blue to be thicker. I need to be darker. So I will go and choose navy blue. I'll go and choose navy blue. So I have this blue now, this navy blue. All right, I don't want the line. I will right click on the color box. I will right click on the color box to remove the line. All right, then I will convert it to shape 2. I will convert it to I will do the convert to curve. I will convert it to curve. Then I will click on shape 2. This choosing shape 2 now. I will just click here, point here, and convert it to curve here on the standard toolbar, on the property bar. Then I can drag this thing down like this. Can you see that? Yeah. So now that I've done that, I can now duplicate it by pressing plus sign. I can duplicate it by pressing plus sign. Then when I do that, I will drag it down like this. Then when I drag it down, I will place it here like this. Now I have that. Then with that, I will give it this color. Or let me do it this way. Let me delete this. I'm deleting this. Then when I press plus sign, I will just shift it down. When I shift it down, I apply this color. Then I send it to back. Shortcut to send to back. Shift page down. Shift page down. That is the shortcut to send to back. So when I have that now, so I have that. So the next thing to do now, I will draw another rectangle here. I will draw another rectangle here like this. Then when I draw it, I will now convert it to curve. Choose my shape 2. Then point here, convert it to curve. Then drag it out like this. Then choose color for it. So for instance, I'm choosing something of this nature. Then I remove the line. Then I send it to back, shift page down. Can you see that? Yes. So I send it to back, shift what? Page down. Shift page down. Okay, let me choose that color. This one too, let me choose this color. Okay, no, let me choose navy blue. This one too, I'm choosing navy blue. Can you see that? Yes, so with this now, with this, I will not press plus sign also. I'll bring it down like this. Then I will choose here. I'll apply here. Then I send it page down, shift page down to see this. Can you see that? It's a design. It's a design. So now I'll click on the ellipse. Draw equal ellipse here. Draw equal ellipse here. Then I have it this way. Then that ellipse is where the picture will be. Then I will right click on the white color to give it white color. Then I will increase the white color, white line color. I will increase it. Then let me give it fill color white. Then I duplicate it by pressing plus sign. Then I will increase it a bit like this. Then that I will say there should be no fill. Can you see that? I will say there should be no fill. Then I will apply cyan or white color. Let me apply white. So once I have it that way, I'm still going to apply fill. Okay, let me come and apply it like this now. So I'm applying this fill. This is the fill that I'm applying. Can you see that? So the here picture will be there. So what I'm going to do now is to type the name of the school. For example, ZEALTECH Computer Institute. So I want it impact, the font name to be impact. Then I reduce the size. Then I bring it down here. So what I will do now, I'll give it color white. So I need the address. So I say 20 Yegoa State. Ladipo State. Ogule Oshodi, Lagos. So now check your property bar. From your property bar, you see alignment. So under alignment, choose center. So I'm choosing center. Then I reduce the size. Then I bring it down here like this. So choose color white. Now that I choose color white here, the logo will be here. So instead of me to design another logo, let me go to our former one, the former one we did. Let me copy this logo. Then I say Ctrl C. Then I come down here and say Ctrl V. Now bring it inside here. So that is the logo. So are we there?
Yes, sir.
All right, so now this one now, I have to bring the picture in. So how do you bring picture in here? Let me reduce the size a bit. Undo. I want to reduce the size a bit. All right. So now go to your what is it called? Import. Click on your import on your property on your standard toolbar. So as you click on the import, it will take you back to your computer. So from your computer now, let's go to picture. So from picture, we should see any picture that is saved there. So let's see if you have any picture there. Yeah, we can only see one picture, and this is the picture. So select the picture and import. So once you import it, drag it on the page. So when you drag it on the page, you have this picture. So the very first thing I want to do to this picture now is to correct the color of the picture. So the picture is not that mature. So I want to correct it. I want to edit the picture. So to edit the picture now, what I will do, I'll click on bitmap, then I'll click on convert to bitmap. Then I will now click on OK. So the picture is converted now. Then I will now go to Effect menu. Under Effect menu, I'll click on Adjust. Under Adjust, I will choose JAMA. So under JAMA now, I will bring this thing backward so that the picture can be a bit dark. Now it's a bit dark now. So the picture was ugly before, it's getting beautiful now. So I'll go back to Effect menu. I'll click on Adjust. Then I'll click on Color Balance. So from Color Balance now, I can use the color balance to set the color. So I'm trying to use it to set the color now. Can you see that? I'm trying to use it to set the color. So now I think I like it this way. So I can click on OK. So now that I've set the color, now see this picture. Now let me go and import the original for you to see the difference. Now see the original picture. Which one is more beautiful now?
The one by the right.
that I edited, Abi?
Yes.
The one at the right, the one I just edited, Abi?
Yes, sir.
It's more beautiful.
Yeah.
So that is how to edit picture, to make picture fine. If your picture is ugly, that is how to just edit it and make it more beautiful. So most of the old picture that you have at home that is ugly, you can actually turn it to a new picture by editing it this way. All right, so now once you have done it that way, right click on the picture. Right click on the picture. When you right click, bring it in. So right click and move. Right click and hold. Not the normal clicking, oh, not the normal clicking. Right click and hold and move to the circle. Then release your finger. When you release it, this box will appear. So when this box appears, click on the power clip inside. So when you click on power clip inside, so it's not that perfect yet inside. Then what you need to do is to edit it. So how do you edit it? It's either you click on the control menu, control key on the keyboard, then click on the picture. Now you can now adjust it. You can now adjust it the way you want it to be. The way you want it to be. So for me now, I like it this way. I like it this way. Then I click like this. Then I have it that way. Now you can see. So with that, then come here, use your text tool to type the name of the person. So for example, I want to type Charles O. Then Adewale. So now to break it, to say I want to separate this text now. This text I want to separate it. To set it, to separate it, what do? I press Ctrl K. Ctrl K will separate it. So now I've separated it. So I bring this one here. So if I like, I can change the font name maybe to like impact. So now I have it this way. Then this one too, I change it to impact. Then I have it this way. So Charles O Adewale. So now I'm going to make this one another color, maybe color blue or navy blue. Then I'll make this one cyan. Can you see that? Or you make this one cyan, you make this one navy blue. So whichever way you do it, and you can also make it red. You can also make it red like this. So instead of that, let me make this one red and make this one blue. All right, that is Shaso Adewale. All right, so now with that, I'll just double click on rectangle to draw another rectangle on the page. So when I do that, another rectangle will be on the page. So if I like, I can give it color, maybe cyan. Then the cyan, the color now is too sharp. The background color is too sharp. So I want to make it look different. So what I will do, I will hold down my control key. When I hold down my control key, I'll continue clicking on white color. So white color will be making it faded. So it's making it faded. So now it's faded. So I like it that way. Can you see how I mix the color? All right.
Yes, sir.
So now I can now come here and type signature. Hold that signature. So I'll just bold it and italicize it. Then I will reduce the size. So I'll just bring it down here to the middle. So I can give it color red. So, or I give it color blue, navy blue. So when you have it like that, so to go and bring the signature. So, I told you that time how to edit the signature. Yes, sir. Now, so I want to import the signature. I click on the import menu, import icon on the standard toolbar. Then the picture is downloaded to download folder. So I will click on download folder, download. Then I will choose the signature. So I have the signature here now. So the very first thing to do to the signature is to choose your shape tool, click on these two nodes, and drag down to cut out that part. Click on these two nodes also, click to select these two nodes and drag down to cut that part. So the next thing you need to do now is what? Is to convert the signature to bitmap. By what? By going to bitmap menu, click on convert to bitmap. Then click on OK because it's always 300 dpi. Make sure it's 300 dpi, then click on OK. Now go to bitmap again, click on mode, then choose black and white. So when you choose black and white, I think I like it this way. Just click on OK. Now, no, let me make it more thicker. Let me make it more thicker. Bitmap, convert to bitmap. Come here, type 600. 600. Then that will be more. It will be more thicker now. So now come to bitmap mode, then black and white. So you can see that it's more thicker. So now click on OK. You have it like that. So meanwhile, you can see adjust it here. You can see adjust it here anyhow you want it. You can adjust it. Maybe you want it to be more thick, you can adjust it. So now it's too thick now. Let me adjust it here. Okay. All right, I'm okay. So now do the normal clicking on the color box. So from the color box here, this multiplication, or is it here? Look at it here. So if you cannot find it here, you can find it here on the color palette. So that box on the color palette, do the normal clicking on it. Click, the background will be removed.
Okay.
So once the background is removed, the signature. Now you can have that. So let's press F4 to see and F9 for print preview. See the ID card. Do you love it?
Yes.
Hello, can you see the ID card now? So there's something you have not put here. Let me insert it. Phone number. So phone number is supposed to be here. So I will double click here now to edit it. Then I type tel. Then I say 08036085094. 94. Then 08134751462. All right. So let me use my shape tool to reduce the line spacing. All right. So now you can bold it, you can italicize it. So I want to give this one, this telephone, color red. Click on color red, then you have it that way. Now F4, F9. Hello, can you see that?
Yes, sir.
Any question before we now design the back page? So the next thing we want to design now is the back page. Any question?
No, sir. Let's see the back page first.
Huh?
No, sir. No question. Let's see the back page first.
Okay. Now we are moving on to the back page. Then I want to beautify this one more. Instead of let me first of all beautify this one more. I can also click on rectangle and draw a rectangle here like this. And draw a rectangle here. Then give it navy blue color. Then remove this thing. Now it has covered the other color. So let me send it to the back. So I will just select this one now and give it color yellow. You saw that now? Or I can also give it color white, whichever one. So now let's see it. Is it more beautiful than before?
It is.
It's more beautiful than before. All right. So now let's go to the back page. So the back page now, you are going to insert another page, not creating a new window, but going to another page. So what you need to do, click on the plus sign here. Can you see my mouse? Can you see my mouse here? Click on the plus sign, then it take you to a new page. So this is where I designed the ID card. This is the new page I open. This is where I designed the ID card. This is the new page I open. So from this new page now, double click on rectangle. Automatically a rectangle will be drawn on the page. So hold down your shift key, and select one of the nodes. So we have one of the corner nodes. We have this corner node, we have this corner node, we have this corner node, and we have this corner node. So hold down your shift key and click on one of the corner node and drag in. So drag it in. So when you drag it in a bit like that, you see the way it is. So now click on your shape tool, choose shape tool to click and drag the node down to have rounded corner rectangle. That is how to get your rounded corner rectangle. So we did 4 corner rectangle before. Look at it. Let me do it again here. We drew 4 corner rectangle before. Now we now show shape tool. We now use our shape tool to convert it to rounded corner rectangle. That is how to get what? Rounded corner rectangle. All right. So now that you have gotten your rounded corner rectangle, click on the text tool. Then point the rectangle. Point the rectangle to give you text box. Undo. I click on text tool. I pointed the rectangle, the rounded corner rectangle that I drew. I pointed it to give us what? A text box. Now it has given us a text box now. Then I can now type, this is to certify that the person whose name, photograph, and signature appear on the reverse of this ID card is a staff of now the size is too big, almost occupying the whole page. What I will do now is what? Is to select it and press Ctrl 2 to reduce. I told you Ctrl 2 will reduce shortcut. Of course, you can always come to your property bar to either increase or reduce. But if you want to use the shortcut, Ctrl 2 to reduce and Ctrl 8 to increase. Ctrl 8 to increase, Ctrl 2 to reduce. So now Ctrl B to bold, Ctrl I for italics, and Ctrl E to align center. So you have that. So once you do that, let me increase it more, Ctrl 8, Ctrl 8. So once you do that, now go ahead to your page 1. Copy all of these things, select them all. These headings, these headlines, select them all, copy them all, say Ctrl C. Then come back to your normal, to the back view. Once you say Ctrl C to copy that one, then come back to the back view, then press Ctrl V. So then move them to the middle. So the reason why you are not seeing some part of it is because most of them is all the tests were white, were given white color. Look at it, white color here, and that is why you can't see it here. So what we do now, we'll select it. As we select it, we'll give a black color. So now let's reduce the size with this one so that it can be fitted inside the box. Now let me adjust this one. Okay. So now I have it this way. So the logo, you have to convert it to black and white. So how do you convert the logo to black and white? So what you need to do is to select the logo, go to bitmap, go to convert to bitmap, then come to where you see color mode, choose black and white or choose grayscale. Choose grayscale, then click on OK. So automatically it will be black and white. So in that case, you can use Jammer, effect menu, adjust, Jammer. You can use Jammer to make it more darker. You can see that, then say OK. Now I have it that way. All right. So now, where your text tool is here, from the one you type first, press Enter key, continue pressing Enter key, then type if found, please return to the address above or to the nearest police station. That is all. So now the next thing you need to do now is to choose your text tool, type authorized signature. It's coming up. Okay. Oh, I think I'm making a mistake there. All right, click outside, type authorized signature. So once you type authorized signature, reduce the size. You can bold it, you can italicize it, bring it down like this. Now we need barcode. We need barcode under. So how do you insert barcode? To insert your barcode, click on edit menu. When you click on edit menu, click on object. When you click on object, click on insert barcode. So when you click on insert barcode, a barcode dialog box will display. We are waiting for it. We are waiting for it. We are waiting for it. A barcode dialog box. It's coming up. We are waiting for it. It's kind of busy. Okay, it has appeared. So now, as you can see, this is the barcode dialog box. So you can't go to the next page. You can't say next. Reason be that you have to enter number here. So if you say next, if you don't enter number, if you say next, it will tell you cannot complete it. So come to this where you see enter up to 30 numeric digits. So just type, go there, enter any number of digits. Once you enter any number of digits, then click on next. It will go. So now click on next again. Now when you click on next, check here, check this barcode. The barcode is having numbers. Yeah, that means the number you enter that time. That is what that will be here. But in this case, for our ID card, we don't need that number. We only need the barcode. We don't need that number. But if it is a product, maybe like a soap or like a Godimon, all these products, they can use barcode number to identify the products, so to label the products, so for proper identification of the product they produce. But in this case, we don't need the number. So what we are going to do, we are going to click on this, make this barcode readable or to show text. We are going to unmark it. So once we unmark it, the barcode will not appear again. The number of the barcode will not appear again. Then you cannot click on finish. So as you click on finish now, you say, do you want to copy the barcode to the clipboard? Maybe. So the barcode it did not appear. We have to do it again. We have to do it again. So, okay, I'm coming. Let me see. Okay, yeah, it's there. It has come. So what you need to do now, reduce it. Then bring it here. Bring it under. Then increase it like this. So you have it like that. So now you can now draw a line. Go to under tool, go to pen tool. Choose your pen tool, draw a line on top of the authorized signature. Double click to release. So I can increase the line points maybe to 1 or 2 or 1.5. So now I have that. Now let me go and I need to put my signature. So I can come here and use this signature. But since this signature has been used for the owner of this ID card, which is this person, so in that case, this one should be the authorized signature. That is the owner of the company, not the owner of the ID card, the owner of the company's signature, or the director of the company's signature, or the manager of the company's signature, or the manager of the company's signature. So that is what is going to be there. But since we don't have another signature to put, we can just go to freeform 2. Under freeform 2 or freehand 2 or freehand 2, it's called freeform or freehand 2. So under freehand 2, just use it to construct the signature. So for instance now, I can just use it to construct any signature like this. So now that I've constructed it, I can increase, I can give it line color black, which is already black. I can increase the line point maybe to 1, then I bring it in like this. So with this now, we have been able to design the back view. Now let me press F4, then F9 to see. So this is the back view. This is the back view. Let me reduce this one a bit. So I'm trying to adjust the rectangle a bit. All right, F4, F9. So as you can see, this is the back view of the ID card. It's always black. Then press page up to see the front view. So this is the front view. You can see I press page up to see the front view. Then I press page down to see the back view. I press page up to see the front view of the ID card. Then I press page down to see the back view of the ID card. But meanwhile, if I'm to design for this one, for this landscape, my back view is also going to be in landscape. It's not going to be in portrait. It's because I designed this one in portrait. That is why I'm designing the back view in portrait. But if I'm designing the back view for this one, which is landscape, I'm going to design the back view in landscape also. I'm going to design the back view in landscape also, not in portrait. So I designed this one in portrait because the front view is in portrait. So that is the end of the class. Any question, please?
No.
Any question?
I have to go through it again. If there is any, I will let you know.
All right. Do you record it?
No. But you're recording it.
Okay, you didn't record your. Eh?
Yes, sir.
Are you recording it?
No, sir, I did not.
Okay. Maybe I was. Let me see if this one will. If with my own record is not heavy, because the reason why I've not been able to send the video to you guys is because it's somehow heavy, and most time it used to be corrupt, and most time it used to be very much heavy. So that is the reason why I've not been able to send the videos. But I've sent some videos anyway. So when you watch it, you learn more about it. And this one, by God's grace, I'm going to send it also so that you can learn more of it. So I wish you are learning. Hello, I hope you are learning. Hope you guys are learning.
Yes, sir.
Are you sure you are improving?
Yes, I am.
All right. We shall get there.
Amen.
All right. So in this case, can we call it a day?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Aramide, can you call it a day? Aramide has slept in it. Maybe she has slept off. It's only two of you in class today. But notwithstanding, God will help us. So